Well, Happy New Year, or if you have a farm, happy another day. We're starting this new year off getting some little projects buttoned up, things that we've needed to do for a while, like this leaning tower goat plaything. You don't like that there? We've also given hoof trims to each of the goats and made sure that they have minerals, because while these does are pregnant, they go through a lot of minerals. Well, you only thought I was done with the chicken coop, but I'm using this same method here that we made the roosting bars, or attached them to the walls, the same as how I'm going to attach the brooder. So there are the bottoms of the brooder. It's a double tiered brooder. Here you get to watch me make the doors. They're both double entrance doors that are going to go on the south side. This is 1 inch by 1.5, I think. And I didn't want to put screws through them or large pallet holes, so I used a brad nailer and I used a scrap behind it to lock those corner pieces in. That way the door doesn't weigh too much and I don't risk splitting the wood. Here the door's all finished with the locking latches on the bottom and little wooden handles. The reason I have 2 tiers is because one of them I would like to put a broody hen in to hatch eggs all natural without electricity. I'll put a nesting box right there and she can sit on the eggs and take care of the babies. The top brooder will be used for either quail chicks or obviously chickens that I order from day-old chicks, or ones that I might incubate myself if I don't have a broody hen or whatever. Anyhow, here's my double-decker brooder finished. Alrighty, like most of the country, we got way too much rain all at once, so the pigs are just in a swamp down here. The stock tank has been seeping through that back dam. So we let them out today. To get them out of the mud, especially for their hoof health, we put some plywood scraps down and they ended up moving them out of the way. Right now it's fairly dry in this pen. There is their new house. It had gotten stuck in the mud and they tried to move it and it ended up breaking it. We've been planning the farrowing pen from now on. We want them to be out of the mud, have a good sturdy structure, able to get out of the rain, whatnot. So this is a calf shelter. We let Gwen and the babies have both their pen and the new pen just to get out of the mud for a little bit. And then we did have to separate Gwen from the babies because she is so skinny. They are draining the life out of her and they're big enough to be weaned. And you can tell here the front third of their pen is now just a little bit drier. They're not sinking in. Hagrid's a little lonely over here, so Lily is on her way to join him. She's old enough now to be bred. She is 8 months old this month, and at first I was a little worried about it, and now they're getting along great. I think she likes him more as a roommate than Wilbur and Peppa. Alrighty, another project we had to button up was the water for Gwen and Hagrid's pens. It was leaking pretty bad, so we put a bulkhead on it. The turkeys were there to help us. We actually stretched this line down 3 of the pens. It goes down to Gwen's pen where it's kind of temporary right now. And then Wilbur and Peppa have a spout. And then we also added a grazing water nipple here for the grazing area that will be here once the ground isn't so wet that when we pull fence it won't pull T-posts out with it. But all of them work pretty well. And then of course Hagrid and Lily have a spout here too near the bucket. This isn't really a special project because I've cleaned up poop pretty often, but I was getting stuff done. Now, I don't want to hog all the fun. Nieces and nephews, you're welcome to come out and do this stuff. Doesn't it look like fun? I had the sheep and the goats out. I was trying to put the goats up because they were bothering the neighbors, and wham! PETA comes over, hits me in the leg, and knocks me down. Alfalfa went flying, so now he's being sold. I have been rammed many a times, but this time he really did something to my leg, so I'm just done with rams. Katniss, I think, would agree with that. She's done with them too. She's been a lot more affectionate, comes up to me more. Of course, it's mainly for treats, but I really like Katniss, and because she survived that dog attack, she does get to live out the rest of her life anyway here, but I love her, so she's staying. Lunch on the left, and I can't remember, but there's a baby on the right side, hopefully Katniss, because I want a baby lamb. Yeah, go ahead and be impressed with that bull. He is so macho. Look at him kicking up dirt. Oh yeah, he's impressing the ladies. On a more somber note, the day came that Chisholm needed to go to freezer camp. We had been toying with the idea for a while because he has become pretty aggressive, and he's gonna fill our freezer for us and feed us. With any of our animals, we give them the best life we can, and they don't know it when it's over. Where there's death, there's new life, and Lucy is about to calve. We noticed a little bit of slime. She's bagging up, and that area there is a little more sunken in when that baby drops down in her belly. There's a little bit of slime back here, but nothing yet. These turkeys have been working so hard with us on the farm. I think it's time they got a little bit of a break. You want to talk about overworked? It's these dogs.